All right. Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Wakal Kadash. Double honors to the apostle and great millstone, our teachers, and salutations to the Akim, and teaching the truth of the folk on the urban true city, resting their wife week in, week out, man. So this is just a quick lesson through the spirit of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, is going to the rapture. Basically, us being beamed up. And when the chariots of the Most High come, they tell you, matter of fact, let's just get it. It's Revelations 15 and verse 1. But can you get Isaiah, if I ain't mistaken, in the chambers? The secret place of the chambers? Come. This is Revelations 15, verse 1. And I saw another sign in heaven, great and marvelous, 7 angels having the 7 last plagues. For in them is filled up the wrath of Yahweh. And that's what's happening. When you go into these 7 plagues, it basically was angels and Revelation holding back, well, it was 4 angels holding back the destruction of earth. So destruction is coming upon this place, right? It say, verse 2, and I saw as it were a sea of glass mingled with fire. And this is talking about when the elect get beamed up. Guess what? We're going to get beamed up in them chariots when the Lord returns. And that fire is what we're going to be looking down to. That mingled glass is going to be looking upon this place. It's because it's going to be totally destroyed. It say, and them that have gotten the victory over the beast and over his image and over his mark and over the number of his name, standing on the sea of glass, having the heart of Yahweh. And that's talking about the elect, because this place spiritually is going to get destroyed. And we can get that real quick. In Isaiah, the 66th chapter, right? And if you got something right after this, Isaiah 66, verse 15. For behold, the Lord will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind. So we know that these chariots, when the Lord returns, he's coming with chariots, and he's coming with fire. And guess what? That fire is coming where? Upon America. And guess what? In the midst of all those things, and guess what? We're going to get delivered. That rapture, right? It say, and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury, and his rebuke with flames of fire. For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many. And when you're going to plead, that word going to judge. So the Lord is going to judge all flesh upon the earth, because of what all the wickedness that this place been promoted. But in the midst of him destroying this place, we're going to get saved. Them chariots are going to come get us. And that's what we touching on today, man. Hey, that rapture that the Lord is about to bring upon this place, and we finna get delivered. Hopefully, it's soon. It might be in 2020, or it might be in 2021. But guess what? The Lord has left for us signs to show us that he's close. And that's what we waiting on. So if you got anything about
it. Isaiah, you want it?
Come.
Isaiah 26 and 20, it says, come, my people, enter thou into thy chambers.
Right. Because, hey, a chamber was a hiding place. Back in the ancient days, when Noah was basically building the ark, that was a chamber to protect him from what things, what was coming. And what did the Lord destroy the world back then? What? With rain. So he was protected in that chamber, right?
Yep.
And we're gonna be spiritually protected in the chamber when the chariots come out. Keep going.
It says, and shut thy doors about thee.
Right, and shut thy doors. Hey, because, hey, them chariots going to be our spiritual ark. Just how that ark that Noah had was his protecting place. Them chariots is our protecting place. Keep going.
And it says, hide thyself as it were for a little moment until the indignation be overpassed.
For to the indignation be overpassed. And what is that talking about? That the time indignation is talking about the wrath and the fury of the Lord. That the Lord is about to destroy this place, man. Destroy this place. This was in Solomon 5, verse, I'm going to just start at 1. Then shall the righteous stand in great boldness before the face of such as afflicted him and made no account of his labors. And that's we stand in great boldness because these heathens have not made no account of all our labors since we've been over here, man. And we telling you that this place is going to get destroyed. We telling you that the Lord is going to deliver us because it's written, man. Verse 2. When they say it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear, and they shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, so as far beyond as they look for. Because guess what? Hey, even in China or these other European countries or whatever, they're going to see the salvation of Israel. They're going to see us getting beamed up in the UFOs, and they put it in that Nike commercial. I believe the Nike, I forgot the name of the commercial.
It was a destruction video, where they had them walking around and showing the chariots and the chaos in the midst. Yahushua said what? It said, "What if the fire already be kindled?" All right, so when he comes, it's gonna be a destruction on the earth already. All right, and that's how we can't get delivered out of something unless you're in something.
That's right.
So I got one. It says 2 Thessalonians 4 and 16 said, "For Yahweh himself shall deliver, for the Lord himself shall descend from heaven with a shout, the voice of the archangel, and with the trumpet of the Most High, and the dead of Mashiach shall rise first." All right, so everybody that have been pushing the truth and died doing the work, they're going to be the ones raising up first with Yahushua, right?
That's right.
Then we which are alive and remain shall be caught up together with him in the clouds.
Whoa.
To meet the Lord in the air, and so shall we ever be with the Lord. All right, and so wherefore comfort one another with these words. Hey, our deliverance is going to come. All right, when them ships return, man. All right, because we're not getting out of this by our own might. All right, we got to get delivered and transported towards the New Jerusalem. Was that Revelation 17?
No, that's Revelation 21.
21.
You seen Jerusalem coming out of heaven?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's 21. I got you out. This Revelation 21 and 1. It says, "And I saw a new heaven and a new earth. For the first heaven and the first earth were passed away, and there was no more sea."
Right, man. That World War III is going to be the water in our wars, man. All right, this place is going to be a desolation, man.
That's right. It said, "And I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from Yahweh out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband."
Right, and that coming down, all right, we said because we're reading that 2 Thessalonians, we got beamed up. All right, we're gonna get coming down where? In our homeland, New Jerusalem, man. All right, hey, and that's the comfort that we have when we're seeing all these things unravel, man.
That's right. It say, "And I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, Behold, the time now with Yahweh is with men, and he will dwell with them, and they shall be as his people, and Yahweh himself shall be with them, and be their power. And Yahweh shall wipe away all the tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, nor sorrow, nor crying, nor shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away." And that's what we hope for. Hey, hope to get beamed up and not go through the destruction, man. Because the Lord is going to tell this place limb by limb, man. And tell you in Malachi 4 that what? No root or branch shall be left there.
Right.
When that day come as an oven, man. So when those things come upon these plagues, that what Zechariah talk about, man. What the 13th chapter? Let's get that, cause that go right into this Joel, the last chapter, Zechariah 13. 8 and 9. No, yeah.
Zechariah 13 and 8, it says, "And it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord Yahweh, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, the third part shall be left therein." Meaning
what? A remnant. A remnant shall what? Be saved. This Joel, the 2nd chapter, starting at 31. "The sun shall be turned into darkness, and the moon into blood, before the great and the terrible day of the Lord come. And it shall come to pass that whatsoever shall call upon the name of the Lord shall be delivered." So the ones that's going to call upon the Lord is going to get delivered. And that's what that time now, that 1/3, right? It say, "For in Mount Zion and Jerusalem shall be a deliverer. And the Lord shall say in the remnant who the Lord shall call," man. So guess what? When the Lord returns, he's coming what? With flames and fire to rebuke who? let's get that. Let's Revelations, the first chapter,
Yeah.
right? The 7th verse. Behold, he cometh with clouds. So what's them clouds talking about? Talking about them chariots, them UFOs, man. Really IFOs. And every eye shall see him, and they also who pierce him, and all kindred of the earth shall wail before him. Even so, amen. So the ones that killed the Lord, that punished the Lord, they're gonna be front center when he come. But guess what? All the rest of these simple people, the 2/3, hey, the other heathens is gonna see the Lord when that fellowship crack the clouds, man. And he come and destroy this place, and then on the side of that, he's come deliver this place.
Right.
So you're gonna see missiles and laser beams dropping. In the midst of that, you're gonna see a light come from the ship, and beam up the elect.
Right.
And that's what we waiting on, that rapture. We waiting on them, that deliverance, man. We can't wait till these things happen, man, because guess what? This the hope and the patience of the saints.
Right.
So if you got something about this,
We got that Isaiah already, 66, or you just quoted it?
I'll probably get out.
Okay.
You want me to get it again?
So, I had the one Kings.
Con, about Elisha?
Mm-hmm.
Con. Well, Elijah, Elisha, they both beamed up.
Right, this is 2 Kings 2 and 10. It says, and he asked, and he said, thou hast asked a hard thing. My friend will go up. It says, verse 9, 2 Kings 2 and 9, and it came to pass when they were gone over, that Elijah said unto Elisha, ask what I shall do for thee before I be taken away from thee. And Elisha said, I pray thee, let a double portion of thy spirit be upon me.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, thou hast asked a hard thing. Nevertheless, if thou see me when I am taken from thee, it shall be so unto thee. But if not, it shall not be so. And it came to pass as they still went on and talked, that behold, there appeared a chariot of fire and horses of fire, and parted them both asunder. And Elijah went up by the whirlwind and went up by a whirlwind into heaven, and showed you that when the chariots come, they're going to separate you, man.
That's right.
You can be walking with a brother, but it said the chariot put them in sunder. So the chariot going to be, ain't no getting up on a brother's, hopping on a brother's back to get beaten up in his glory, man.
Right.
You know?
Con. Hey, this Psalms 104. And I'm going to just start at 1. It say, bless Yahweh, O my soul. O my Lord, my power, thou art my very great. Thou art clothed with honor and majesty, who covered themselves with light as with a garment, who stretched out the heaven like a curtain, who laid the beams of his chariots in the waters, who made the clouds his chariots, who walked upon the wings of the wind, man. And that's talking about the Lord, man. The Lord made these things, and it's going to come back on the chariot. Because guess what? It's a scripture in Psalms. Can you look this up? Thousands of chariots. 70. So I think it's Psalm 76 or something like that. Thousands of chariots. Because, hey, all eyes shall see him. So when the scripture tell you that the Lord is coming with thousands and thousands of chariots, hey, them chariots going to be everywhere in the sky. And that's the army of the Lord. I believe it's like 76. No, 60 something. 73 or something like that.
I'll just give him up.
Where is that?
I'll just give it.
Come up with the water.
Thousands. 10,000s. Right. It's Psalm 68, 17.
68.
So the chariots of the Most High, 20,000, even thousands of angels. Yahweh is among them, as in Sinai in the holy place.
And that's how, oh, you got it.
Go ahead, bro,
Oh, you
go
got it. So what?
You know what? If you remember Sinai, what was that? Moses. And what was leading Moses out of the wilderness? It was the chariots, man.
That's right.
And guess what? The Lord was among them. All right, you could have sent my angel out before thee. All right, beware of him. My name is in him. All right, so when the chariots come back, that's going to be Yahweh Shai among them, man. You know?
Yeah, because when we was in Egypt and we was running from Pharaoh, and he said he gave a pillar by day and a fire by night. so we can see. So the Lord was with that angel that guided us through that wilderness, man. And hey, you think the Lord is not gonna guide us through these things now and protect us and beam us from the things that to come? You gotta be out your mind, man. The Lord never forsake the ones that is His, and that's scriptural, man. So you got anything else on?
No,
So that's just a quick lesson, just getting straight to the point about the chariots and the rapture that's coming, man. A deliverance is coming for Mount Zion, man. The Lord is coming to deliver the elect, the ones that have been calling upon His name. Hey, the ones that follow the line, whether so He go. The ones that's believing and trusting in His might, His salvation, man. Because, hey, He the one that woke us up. Matter of fact, can I get this one scripture? He the one that woke us up and to get salvation, man. It's one of my favorite scriptures. This 1 Thessalonians, the first chapter, verse 9. It say, "For they that show us what matter of entering we have into you, and how you turned to Yahweh from idols to serving the living and true power." And that's what we did. We turned from being niggas and spickers and went to serving the Lord of Yahweh Bashem Awashai, right? Verse 10, "To wait for His Son from heaven, which He risen from the dead, even Yahweh Shai, who deliver us from the wrath to come."
right, that's like Revelation, man. It said, heard not the, let me get it. I think you brought it out. I just want to reiterate it. The Revelation 7, it said, heard not the, it says, Revelation 7 and 3, it says, "Say, heard not the earth, neither the sea nor the trees, till we have sealed the servants of the Most High in their foreheads." So the church is not going to come till the elect get sealed, man.
That's right.
You know, and that's what we're waiting on, man. You know, we're waiting on things to go further and further, right? So the Lord can get us out of. Hey, right now we ain't in trouble yet, you know, and that's what we're waiting on deliverance.
And we starting to see that deliverance getting closer and closer, because guess what? With them signs is being brought upon us, man. And the more and more the Lord is making known Himself, He's going to reveal Himself.
That's right.
And we wait on that time. So with that, I hope this lesson was edified. We're going to say, "Call off Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash." Double honor to the apostle and great millstone, our teachers, and shalom to the argument of the folk on earth. A ball,
Ball for ball.
and shalom.